Hey everyone, I hope you're having a good Mario Maker Monday. I'm going to show off a level from my Super World, Super Morton World. It's really lucky that I got the name Morton, so my Super World is actually Super Morton World. But this is Earthquake Estate, and it's the castle level, castle in quotation marks, of my World 2. And my World 2 basically is all about Wendy's moles, like getting diamonds for her, because, you know, she's all about that jewelry. But anyway, that's like the hot lore, but basically it's backfired. Now she has an earthquake in her castle, or her home, which is a ghost house. But this level, I'm showcasing it because it is the new speedrun challenge. If you're familiar with my channel, every week, every Monday, we have a speedrun challenge here on the channel where I have one of my levels. I challenge you guys to play and get the speedrun, and then the world record holder gets shouted out in this week's video. So at the end of this one, we'll be looking at who won last week's, which was Ballistic Bastion. But I just talked through pretty much everything that we just passed up to the checkpoint, but it's all about spike balls and kind of trampolines. Like the castle or the ghost house is being broken apart by the earthquake. All these spike balls are coming from the ceiling and the ground. Basically, the place is falling apart, and all the moles that kind of lived here and helped Wendy out are dying. And we actually have a vertical section, which I think might be the first upwards vertical section in the speedrun challenge. In Subterranean Shooter, we had a downward section, but this week you're kind of going up. You're bouncing off all these trampolines, and as these Bill Blasters are shooting things out at you. Because at the end of the level, you have a Wendy boss fight, right? And the place is falling apart. And originally I used Bill Blasters and was going to use this section to teach you how to, or teach you that Bill Blasters fire the spike balls. But I had to redesign the boss fight because it was a little bit jank. And Wendy can still fall off, but it's a lot less likely than before. Originally, this level was actually in the new stoop style, but then I changed it to Super Mario Bros. 3 because the Koopalings are actually harder in Mario 3 because you can't cheese them by spinning on their shell. You can take a lot of damage, but the whole boss arena literally breaks apart in a matter of a few seconds because of the spike balls. And you can manage to come out on top, but it's pretty cool. It took a while to design, and that's the second iteration of the boss fight. Like I said, I had a harder boss fight, but it was a lot more jank. So this is going to be this week's speedrun challenge. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. There's trampolines earlier in the level where there's like that one on-off switch. And if you're small Mario, you can actually use the trampolines to get a running speed boost. But if you grab the power-up, you don't get them because they're only one little wide. So now we're going to take a look at last week's world record holder, champion. So Guillermo was like the winner for most of our challenges. Then Philip came in and got a record. And now we have Dalmont, who's our new challenger approaching, you might say, as in Smash Bros. So the competitions are getting a little bit intense. So you guys are going hard. But Dalmont beat Ballistic Bastion with a 37-second .823, which is really good. So congrats to him. We're going to have his maker ID on screen, and then we're going to show off a few of his levels. Dalmont made a level called Crumbling Castle, and ironically, it's kind of similar to the level that I made, is that the spike balls are the main gimmick, and it's kind of breaking the level apart, and it's really awesome. So here's some cool clips of it, and while I show you this one section that was really hard, or it wasn't that hard, like once you get it down, it was cool, but I'm going to advertise my Twitch. I'm now streaming on Twitch some days, not every day of the week, but a good handful of days. We're playing a lot of Mario Maker verses and stuff like that. We made a level, so if you want to be part of all that jazz, the Twitch is in the description. So yeah, Dalmont made this awesome level, and then another one that I played that he made was this DDD music battle level where you fight a Morton, and you know I love Morton, so that was cool. And I also love DDD, like DDD was my main in Smash for a while. So it looks like he's a really cool level creator. I'll definitely be checking out more of his levels, and I hope you look at his maker ID too, because he won last week's speedrun, and we'll see what he does with this week's. So good luck to everyone running this week's challenge, and I hope to see you all again next Monday.